At this time, I'm going to call to order the regular scheduled meeting for March 7, 2013 at 6 p.m. Mr. O'Gean, can you take roll, please?
Yes, sir. Chairman Woolley,
Present.
Vice Chair Patrick,
Present.
Commissioner Petty, Commissioner Anderson,
Present.
Commissioner Reed. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Could you all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next agenda item for this evening will be agenda item number 4. This is under new business. Case number PZC 09-13-Design Review, Amazing RC Hobbies. This is a presentation, approval, disapproval of a design review application for the proposed signage of Amazing RC Hobbies located on the southwest corner of Butte Avenue and Park Street in Florence, Arizona.
Chairman, Vice Chair, Commission, tonight's presentation will be brought to you by Senior Planner Heath Reed.
Good evening, Chair, Vice Chair, and Commissioner. I'm here to present the case PZC-09-13-DR, it's known as Amazing RC Hobbies. It's at the location of 375 East Butte Avenue. As you said, it's the corner of the southwest corner of Butte and South Park Street. The owner has made substantial upgrades to the site in conjunction with the opening of the Old West bail bonds, approved by the Commission in January of 2009. The building is 2 separate units in the same building, and the zoning on this site is neighborhood office and does allow this use. The sign locations will be on the north face of the building and the east face of the building, facing Butte Avenue and Park Street respectively. The sign meets the code requirements at these locations on this building. The sign is 4 feet by 5.5 sheet aluminum with blue background with red, yellow, and white letters, numbers, and stars. Staff finds that the request is in compliance with applicable town codes, and we recommend approval subject to conditions as outlined in the staff report. I'm here for any further questions you have pertaining to this case, and the applicant is present at this meeting. Commissioners?
Okay, this is not replacing the existing business signs on property, correct?
No, sir.
It's in addition to.
Okay.
There's 2 separate businesses at this location, 2 separate units within the building.
According to our town code, his square footage is in, let me say that right, his square footage of his property meets the guidelines for the additional signage, is that correct?
Yes.
Correct.
It was a home. It was converted into a business.
Right.
The bail bonds was on one side. They lived on the other side. They've moved out.
Okay.
So now both sides are both going to be businesses.
Okay. And then my last question is, this is a daytime only sign, it's not going to be lit or anything like that?
As of tonight, they haven't presented any lighting. I do believe there is some perimeter lighting, not so much for signage, but it goes all the way around the building for security reasons. So it may be lit up because of that. But
But we're not installing any lights on this existing, the new sign going in?
No.
Okay. Go ahead. Any questions?
no questions for the applicant?
What's that?
No questions for the applicant? No famous questions for the applicant? Regarding conditions? None at all, sir?
Sure, I have a question for the applicant.
Oh, okay.
Sir, if you could state your name for the record.
My name is Ronald Escott.
Are you aware of the recommendations set forth by the town staff?
Yes, I am.
And you've seen them?
Yes, I do.
And you're in compliance with them, or not compliance, but you concur with them?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Do I have any further questions from the commission at this time?
No, I'm good.
If I have no further questions, I'll take a motion.
I move that we approve the sign for Amazing RC Hobbies, yeah, sorry, I'll read the case number as PZC09-13-DR.
I second.
I have a motion on the floor tonight to approve the design review on the signage package presented by Amazing RC Hobbies, case number PZC 09-13-DR. The motion that's made this evening was made by Commissioner Puttrick, seconded by Commissioner Anderson. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? This design review has been approved.
Excuse me, I didn't hear who the second was.
What's that?
I didn't hear who the second was for the motion.
The second was Anderson.
Thank you.
Next agenda item for this evening will be the staff report.
I guess that would have been obvious if I would looked who was up there. I apologize. Okay, for the staff report tonight, a brief presentation on National Bank of Arizona project, Town Monument sign. I'm sure you've all seen the progress on the site. They've made a lot of progress. They're starting to go vertical. Real excited about this project that's been about 5 to 7 years in the making for us, finally starting to move forward. As you know, we have been working with the bank to secure this corner. They've already given us an easement to put a sign on this corner. It's going to be a town sign. Here we go. If I can get it to work. There we go. On this corner here, it's going to be separate from the bank, its own meter for its own power for lighting on the sign. And council had approved the sign to say, I believe it was Downtown Historic Florence, Arizona. Now, we still, we're going to wait till they're a little more complete with the project before we start putting the exact location, where we want this to face. It's going to be on the corner, but we did a mock-up and we've still haven't decided exactly what corner to face it on, whether it's going to be like this here or facing more towards this main street on this side here. And we also have to get the easement actually in place, completed. Now, here's an image of the sign that was approved by council. Real basic, but we tried to use some of these are actually going to be Florence bricks here at the bottom, and this has a rustic look to it with the historic courthouse image on the side. I'm real proud of this, but wanted to give you an update on this project. So we figure in about probably mid-summer we'll be looking at getting that sign finalized. I also wanted to note that there's going to be signs that you'll see going up pretty soon here. It's this sign here. It's actually double-sided on this side. It's this sign here. It's on both sides. And then there's also one in the front here. Staff wanted to bring this up because there was a question that came up last meeting and the meeting before asking us about why this signage wasn't approved by commission, and I wanted to explain that briefly. It's not approved by the Planning and Zoning Commission because it's in the historic district. Projects that, the code says that projects that require a permit in the historic district, and if they're design review, they need to go in front of a historic commission, not in front of Planning and Zoning Commission. Planning and Zoning Commission handles everything outside of the historic district, and you also would be handling zoning cases in the historic district. Historic District Commission does not do that. We have a CLG set up because of the historic town site that we have, and the commission is required to have the CLG. Now, that being said, that's pretty much all they get to do is design review cases, aesthetics, just like you guys do. But you guys actually get to recommend zoning cases. So that's why this case never went to Planning and Zoning Commission.
Thank you.
On my staff report, I have here an update on Planning Commissioner's online training course. For my director, I was asked to offer this to the commissioners. It's an online course, so you'll take it. You can take it in the library, or you can take it at home, wherever you'd like. But the town will pay for the fee if you're interested in doing this. This is just a good review, kind of more generalized review on planners, and kind of a little bit of what we do as well. But it's good to kind of see a generalized outlook on how this planning commission works, because there's different variations of it. I know the Florence has one way that we try to teach our commissioners, but this is good information. If you're interested, please get back with me and let me know, and we'll put you on, and we'll be happy to pay for it. That concludes my staff report.
Next agenda item for this evening will be the call to the public for commission's response. Call to the public for public comment on issues within the jurisdiction of the Planning and Zoning Commission. Individual commission members may respond to criticism made, may ask the staff to review a matter raised, or may ask the matter to be put on a future agenda. At this time, I will open the call to the public. In the absence of the public, I will close the call to the public. Next agenda item for this evening will be call to the commission. Commissioner Puttrick.
Yeah, I'd like to sign up for this online course,
Okay.
Gilbert, so put me down. And I think that's all I had for tonight.
Commissioner Anderson? And I just wanted to remind staff that at the next P&Z meeting, which I believe is the 21st, is that correct?
Yeah, you're going to be gone.
I will actually be in Washington, D.C. I will not be available for the meeting.
I will be here.
Okay, with that, I'll move on to the next agenda item, which is adjournment. I'll take a motion for adjournment.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
And I second the motion.
I have a motion on the table to adjourn the meeting at 6:11. The motion was made by Commissioner Anderson and seconded by Commissioner Puttrick. All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is now adjourned.